I don't want to get this thing so low that, you know, it's not practical, you know, because, you know, if this car is anything, it's practical. You know, we want to keep it that way. All right, yeah, I've been trying to adjust the drop on this so that, you know, the handle for starting has to sneak through here. And then on top, I've just kind of placed these here to see what we're going to have going on. And then I've got approximately the gap in there that I'm going to need. So that's going to be how much it drops. I don't know if you can make any sense of that or not, but it comes out once it's all said and done. If I can get that down in there. Comes out to about let's see, about 4 inches. I don't know if you can see that or not. About a 4-inch drop from where it was stock. Now, I'm giving it a 4-inch drop because this is a 26. So out here at the spindle, we've already got a 1-inch drop from 25 model and on back. I think they get progressively taller. I could be wrong about that as you go back in time. But I do know that 26, 27 had about a 1-inch drop on the spindles. So in reality, from your normal run-of-the-mill Model T, I'm going to have about a 5-inch drop, which is plenty for road use. Anyways, I don't want to get this thing so low that, you know, it's not practical, you know, because, you know, if this car is anything, it's practical. You know, we want to keep it that way. Still have to go jigger it around this way a little bit, but we're pretty close. Pretty close. I need to shim it about a 1/4 inch on this side yet. But yeah, I think that's going to be all right. And I believe all my steering stuff, that's another thing. You get this thing too low and then steering mechanisms start to jam and conflict, and, you know, gives you a real bad day. So, yeah, I'm just going to leave it like it is. I'm going to go in the house and have some lunch. Give Earl some lunch. Yes, Earl's in the house. Yep. We've made it this far. We put him in the house in, last part of July, I believe. Maybe the beginning of August. And it was a fight. It was a real fight. He was having no part of 2 other cats. But now they play together and eat in the same proximity. You know, one in the kitchen, one in the dining room. And he plays out on the porch, which is unheated. He enjoys that. And he comes in, warms up on me. And he's kind of, you know, when he wanted to come in the house, he was pretty loving. But now that he's in the house, he's pretty independent. So, he's a lucky boy. He really is. I'll try to get some film of him, make sure I sprinkle it in through these videos. So I know that really none of you give a shit about the car anymore. It's all about Earl. So, you know, I'm kind of in the same boat, frankly. So here we go. We're just going to let it set. We're going to sleep on it. Then we're going to come out here tomorrow and find out that everything is interfering with everything, and it was the stupidest idea I've ever had. Huh. Somebody's getting flowers. You know, if you're my age and the Flower-Rama truck pulls up, you get a little nervous. Yep. All right. All right. I've cut these pieces a 1/4 inch to length, hopefully. And we've got, let's see, we got 4 inch at the top. That's where the U-bolt goes on. 6 inches of drop, and then 2 inches for across the cross member here in the front, where the spring used to be. So, yeah, we'll see how that works out. I'm hoping that works. Man. Yeah, we'll find out. We'll get them bent up and see what happens. Hopefully it'll work. Alright, what we're hoping to do here is bend this with a little bit of heat. So let's see if we can do it. I wish I had just a hair more room in here. Got it that far. I need to rearrange here and get it to where I can bend it further. Okay, we're repositioned. Let's see what happens here. see here. Where you at? There we go. There's the first one. There's how it'll set. It's actually pretty true. Then it's going to be doubled. This is going to be single right here. Single 1/4 inch. We're going to double up to half to come up here and come out here. We're going to rivet them together. And then there'll be 2 of these, of course. I just wanted to see if I could do it today because I've been nervous that I don't have enough heat and strength and all that kind of stuff to actually make this work. But there it is. It worked. Okay, we got both of these bent up and just, you know, crudely put on here. I don't know if you can see down in there or not, but there's the first 2. Of course, this thing has to be adjusted, and I want to put a channel over this, and you know, a lot of things to go here yet because these are crooked. But anyways, let me see if I can get down here. I don't know. See, it's hard for me to see. If it's hard for me to see, you're not seeing nothing. Anyways, I think you get the picture. So, now, oh, man. What do you think? Think that looks about right, huh? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Let's see. Now we got to make 2 more. And of course they're just an L. They're not a complete Z bend or whatever you want to call it. And then we'll rivet them together and then drill some holes and put it all on there and find out I'm a 1/4 inch off, because that's kind of how it works. Yeah. Y'all been there, haven't you? Yeah. That 1/4 inch is so much easier to bend than half. Man. Especially when you're, you know, when you're by yourself. Only tipped the whole flaming mess over once. That was pretty exciting. Didn't have the camera on, so you have to take my word for it. So we're going to get about a 4-inch drop, maybe 5, because I don't know once the weight is on it what we're going to look like. But I know with 4 inches everything's going to miss, so we'll be okay. It's been done 1,000 times before back in the 20s. I'm sure I can get close. Alright, that's it for today. I'm cold. Good morning. Man, it's chilly out this morning. Just to catch you up to date on what we got going on here, we got the axle removed and moved forward, and we bent up 2 of these, and today we're gonna bend up a doubler for this and see how that goes. So that's our big project today. We're gonna, if we can get both these doublers bent before I freeze to death. That'll be great. I don't know, we might even fire up the new kerosene heater today. So we'll see. All right, let's get to it. Okay, I got the basic shape of the doubler here, and that'll go on there like that, and then I gotta trim off the bottom so it fits. So we'll get them trimmed up, and we'll see how they look. Then we can start figuring out where our bolt holes go. This is a slow process. There they are. That's kind of how it's going to look. Pretty impressive, huh? Okay. What we're going to do now, we've got these brackets. There we go. We got these brackets crudely made here. My grinder quit on me, so I'm gonna have to take that in the house, see if I can fix it. Man, I hate to have to buy a new one. I've only had that one 25 years. Practically just broke in. So we got those made. What we're gonna do now is undo the spring at the shackles, take it off so that I can freely slide this axle back and forth. Whoop. So that's what we're going to do if everything cooperates, which it won't, because that's just the way things are. Man, I hate taking these cotter keys out. I just hate it because they're, you know, they've only been used once, and I always feel guilty if I use them twice. I almost started the heater today, but it's supposed to get up to 36, I think, 36, something like that, and then tomorrow's 50 again, so if I can make that kerosene last just a little bit longer, don't overdo the budget, which is 0. What's a little frostbite, huh? That ain't gonna hurt anybody. Got 10 toes. Certainly could probably lose a couple and still be okay. Oh, I can't see nothing. All right. Oh, you stubborn bastard. Isn't there a quick, easy cheat to do this? Yeah, ha! Get out of there. Oh. Da-da-da-da. Fell off the thing. There we go. Okay. All right. I'll show you what we got here so far. Here's the new perch for the spring. Got some tweaking to do on the thing. Of course, my grinder quit. I think I told you about that. So I've got to find a new grinder. Anyway, I'm over it. Yeah, spring sets here, and I guess we're going to end up with how much drop are we going to get? Yeah, it's going to be a little over 4 inches. So that combined with it being an improved model, which is a little lower, 26, that should put me about 5 lower than your normal run-of-the-mill Model T. That's good enough. Okay. What do we got here? What's that do? Does nothing. What's this do? Can't see nothing. Good enough. Oh, that was a struggle. What am I looking for? Oh, what are you doing? For heaven's sakes. Yeah. That was a lot of time and very little to show for it. But it's slow going. You know how it is. Well, it's getting closer to Christmas. Got the tree up. I don't have anything out here yet. I usually plug in my Christmas bell. Oh, maybe we ought to do that. Let's see. There's a Iowa tradition that you never take your Christmas lights down, you just unplug them. Oh man, whoop. Well, we got one out. but you know, that'll do. There, it's officially Christmas. Anywho, it's supposed to be about 50 degrees tomorrow at the warmest part of the day, so I'm going to come out here and start marking out some holes and looking for bolts and whatnot. See if we can put this thing together. Man, kind of wish I hadn't started this, but I'm committed now, so we're going to see it through. Oh, I got to shut off my gas or I'll lose it all. So before we go, I just wanted to show you all, you know, we've been doing a lot of updates out here and trying to get the shed, you know, more professional. So I went out and got this baby yesterday. Look at that thermometer. Now I'll know when to say it's cold. And today it is 35 Fahrenheit. These upgrades that I'm making to the shed, they're costing me a fortune. That alone was 50 cents at a garage sale. You believe it? Should have been a quarter. Yeah. So anyway, I'm doing it for my loyal subscribers because you deserve the best. And since you deserve the best, I really can't figure out why you're here. But since you're here, that's great. We'll try to make it as pleasant and as comfortable as possible. Now you're all going to know what the temperature is. Isn't that great?